Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us for this informative session. My name is Suha, and I am from Palestine. I am a PhD graduate from Gazi University in Public Relations from Ankara. First of all, we would like to have a very informative session. I would like to tell you a little bit, a small presentation about Turkey Scholarship, and then I will give you the chance, the opportunity to start your questions. So we will have the first presentation about Turkey Scholarship, and then we have Q&A, questions and answers session. So let's start with the first slide. So we have Turkey Scholarship. What is Turkey Scholarship? Turkey Scholarship is a government-funded scholarship program. It was launched in 2012. It was designed, the target group for this scholarship, for outstanding students from all over the world. And it also provides a full-time and a short-term scholarship opportunities for all the levels of higher education in the most prestigious Turkish universities. Turkey Scholarship, let's go a little bit in statistics. So Turkey Scholarship in numbers, I would like to give you. So we have more than 17,000 international students from around 147 countries currently studying with this scholarship. So like you can see, it's really a very good number, studying here from all over the world. So it's not one country, so we have a lot of countries. So not like the other scholarships that give you only for this country. So we give the opportunity for all of the people from all over the world. We have 5,000 international students are granted scholarship every academic year. So for each year, we have 5,000 students from all over the world. We have interviews in nearly 100 countries and more than 150,000 graduates from 165 countries. Let's see what the scholarship offers us. It has levels of study. So we have two levels of study: full-time programs and short-term scholarships. Let's discuss this. The full-time programs, what does that mean? We have bachelor degree, we have master's, and we have the PhD. So if you want to do your bachelor, if you want to do your master's, your PhD, you are welcome. You can apply for this scholarship. This is called the full-time programs. We have as well the short-term scholarships. For the short-term scholarships, let me tell you, we have a lot of ability and opportunities to do different programs. First of all, we have the Success Scholarship Program. What does that mean? It's for 1 year. So you come to Turkey and you are now studying in Turkey, okay? And your marks and your GPA is 3.5 and above. So now you can apply for this success programship and have the scholarship for only 1 year. We have another very nice and very good opportunity and scholarship program, which is called Merit Scholarship. So Merit Scholarship, what is it? The Merit Scholarship, it gives you the ability to take double, imagine double the stipend that we are giving to other students. Imagine. So for example, let's say if you have an international article that is really published in a very good journals. So you can apply for this scholarship and your scholarship will be the double from the other students. So really very good opportunity. And if you are your GPA is 3.5 and above, so you can, or you have, for example, let's say the TOEFL, the IELTS, the GRE, your marks are really very high. So this scholarship will give you the ability to apply and take double from the other students. We have as well the research program. The research scholarship program, it's up to 1 year. So you can come and do your postgraduate after your PhD studies, from whatever you want, which university that you would like to go in, and it's only up to 1 year. And we have as well the Turkish language program for public officials and academicians. So what does that mean? So you come here and only learn Turkish language for above, let's say 10 months, and you will take the Turkish language for free without paying anything. So imagine, we have a lot of levels of study here, a lot of opportunities, not even bachelor and master's, bachelor, master's, PhD, research program, and if you are really very good and successful in your studies and field, we will give you the double of this scholarship. So what you want more? It's everything is here. And let's say we have the scholarship. We came here and we want the PhD or the master's or the bachelor. But that not is like only of that. So we have a lot of benefits here. So first of all, one of the benefits that you have the university and program placement. So let's talk about this point. So you come to the university here, like apply for the scholarship. You apply for the scholarship and you get accepted from that, and the scholarship will give you the ability to go to the university that you really want. So you come here and go immediately to the university. So you don't need to go to the university and do your registration and get the acceptance from there. You go there and come to the scholarship and everything will be ready for you. So a really very good benefit. We have the health insurance, once-off ticket, like flight ticket when you come to Turkey, and when you go back to Turkey, you have a 1 year of Turkish language, all the language that you need, the Turkish one. Monthly stipend, which is 1,000 Turkish lira for undergraduate, 1,400 lira for the master students, 1,800 lira for the PhD, and for the research we have 4,000 Turkish lira. And not only this, the tuition fee of the university as well, and we have the accommodation. So let me tell you a little bit about the accommodation. For the bachelor degree students, the first year you come here from the Tomar, which is called the Turkish language course. You come here and you take your accommodation for all the rest of your studies here. For masters and PhD students, for the first year that you come here, we can give you the accommodation, and after that we will give you 750 Turkish lira to go and with your friends for a house and do whatever you want with accommodation. So imagine university, tuition fee, health insurance, once-off like flight ticket, accommodation, like language, monthly stipend. What do you want else? And let me tell you a little bit about the mechanism of Turkey scholarship. Okay, so how we start? You start your application, okay? So you start your application and you get your placement in the university. So as I told you before, like a little bit before, when you apply for this scholarship, you have also the placement for the university. I will tell you more about it in the next slides. Who can apply for this scholarship? So we talked that we have levels, and we talked that you can apply for the scholarship, and now who can apply for this scholarship? A person with minimum level of academic achievement. What that mean? Let me tell you. For the undergraduate, you have your GPA to have minimum 70. For the master and PhD, minimum 75. And for the medicine, if you want to study medicine, dentistry, and pharmacy, is minimum 90. And we have a limit of the age. What is the age limits for Türkiye scholarship? If you want to apply for undergraduate, you have to be like your age maximum 21 years old. For masters, 30 years old. For PhD, 35 years old. And for the research program, maximum 45 years old. So we said, who is able to come? What are the levels? Now, the application. We came to the application. The application is online. You can do your application online through our official website, which is www.turkiyebursları.gov.tr. And don't forget our social media, which is Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You can all the time, whatever you want, all the information, you can see it in our social media, because we are like downloading, posting all the time, very new, anything about the scholarship, anything about the experiences of the students before you, so you can ask whatever you want. So please come and share and see our social media channels for the Turkey scholarship. Our application, we have another advantage. It's in 8 different languages. So it's not Turkish, it's not only English. We have Turkish, English, Arabic, French, Spanish, Russian, Bosnian, and Persian. Imagine. So you can do it with a very comfortable way with the language that you have. So it's really easy for all the students to do it in their own language, which can be easy to understand, to talk about yourself more in a very better way. So this is one of the things that the scholarship gives to the student. So we said about the application, it's online. Now, how can we apply for this scholarship? First of all, we visit the website that I told you, which is www.turkiyabursları.gov.tr, and then we create our own account. So you create an account for yourself and you start doing and applying the application. You upload your original documents. For the original documents, if you have your certificate, for example, let's say in Arabic or Russian, you can upload it. There is no problem. You can't, it's not mandatory to translate it in Turkish language. So if your certificate is in Arabic, put it. It's in any language, you can put it. After the interview and after getting accepted, you have to translate it in Turkish, but after the interviews and after everything. But now, for the moment of the application, you can write it with your own language. Okay, so we create our account, we upload our original documents. The third step is we select the university and programs. Then the point I told you, you have 12 options. You can write which university you would like to go to. For example, I can write my first option is Public Relations in University of Gazi in Ankara. My second option, Public Relations in University of Marmara in Istanbul. 1, 2, 3, and you have 12 options. But make sure to have, for example, let's say you started, you have your bachelor in PR, public relations. Your master's has to be also in public relations. We can't accept, for example, in your bachelor, let's say public relations, and in your master's to study medicine. So your field has to be the same when you apply for the next level. And then, after selecting the university, which you have 12 options, you have to write the letter of intent, the motivation letter, why you want to apply for this scholarship, why we should accept you and to this scholarship. You write a very good one, letter of intent, which also shows us how are you interested in this scholarship and what really you want to do after finishing from this scholarship. You finished. After this, the last step is to submit your application. You see, it's really easy. You create your account, upload the original documents, select the universities and programs, and then writing the letter of intent and submit your application. It's so easy. You can do it. And then we have, after the application, every students are really worried what's gonna do, what's gonna happen, are they gonna accept me or no? So we have the selection process. So here, as the people who are working here in this scholarship, how they will assess you. First of all, they have something that is called pre-assessment, which will see your academic performance, your notes, your GPA, your required documents, everything is correct. And then after that, they will see your academic review. What are your academic interests? What is your choices? Are for example, someone's writing first choice is public relations, second choice is medicine, third choice is pharmacy, fourth choice is if you write very different things, we will see that you are really not accurate that the field that you really want to do. So you have to be very careful in choosing your field that you would like to do. And the letter of intent, we really read it very good way, and then we have the shortlisting. After having the shortlisting, we ask you to come for the interview. We came to your country, okay, as I told you before, and we do the interview with you. In the interview, meanwhile, we are focusing on your career goals. So after finishing your studies here in Turkey, what do you want to do? What is your future ambitions? What are the goals? What do you really want to do after that? It's really very important for us. Your leadership skills and your commitment to return back to your home country after finishing this scholarship here and your studies in Turkey. After the interview, we have the final evaluation, which is what are the available places for the universities that the programs that you choose And then we do the comparison of the candidates, which candidates is better than the others, who's like really more eligible to take this scholarship. And then we see that you are really fitting the scholarship, and we will send you an email saying, congratulations, you are accepted for this scholarship. So this is the selection process: assessment, academic review, interview, and the final evaluation. So we see the application, we see how to apply the application, what are the selection process. So now, we finished. We did our studies, PhD, master's, bachelor's, or research programs. Besides that, it's not only academics. You come to another country. You want to see the culture of this country. So also the Türkiye Scholarship offers the students as well, not only academics, but also academic congress and workshops, academic counseling, international student academics, cultural events, internship programs, sports and art programs, and also we can do for you as a fresh graduates, like you come to Turkey as like a new scholarship holder, we give you an orientation program. So it's not only studying, but also enjoying the academic and cultural things here in Turkey. After the graduation, you came here, you won the scholarship, and you finished your studies. So after the graduation, we have an alumni network. Alumni network is conclude like 150,000 members from all over the world. So we have a really very big network for our alumni for this Türkiye Scholarship. Alumni associations, we have 35 alumni associations in 30 countries. Türkiye Scholarship, every year we do a graduation ceremony every year for the students who are graduating from Türkiye Scholarship. And we have also meetings, alumni meetings, in more than 40 countries. So it's not only coming here studying, but also after graduation, Türkiye Scholarship continues with you for your projects, what are you gonna do after that, and your like future goals. Last but not least, and the most important thing, let's say, application dates for 2022 will start on 10 of January and it will end on the 20th of February 2022. So have the date in your mind. 10 January will start and it will end on the 20th of February. Each year, the applications are received only in one application period, which is, as I told you, I will say it again, 10 January till 20 February 2022, okay? And the applications are open to all the academic levels, bachelor's, master's, and doctorate. And the applications for the research, scholarships, and other short-term programs are available also in our application calendar at www.turkiyebursları.gov.tr, and also in the social media, as I said, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You can also see our posts that we are putting it every day and have more details and information about any question that we would like to have. At the end, I would like to say a very important point that the applications are only online and we can't have like delivered by hand or sent by email. Anything will not be accepted by hand or an email, only the application form, okay? And the most nice thing is the applications are free of charge. You don't need to pay anything, so it's a free application and you can upload and start doing your application starting from the 10th of January. Thank you very much for listening for this scholarship. I'm sure that I have a lot of questions here with the students who are really would like to know and more about this scholarship. So please, I will take a look on the questions that you start, and I will try to start answering your questions that you have here. Does this scholarship also available for migration undergraduate students? Yes, we have a lot of students here that from migration and undergraduate students. You can apply, there is no problem from that. Hello everyone from Indonesia, Afghanistan, Pakistan, all over the world, Bangladesh. We are waiting your applications from Lebanon to come here. Hello from Colombia. We have a lot of students from Colombia as well. Yes, we have a really the countries, it's not only one country, like there are a lot of countries here. This is the uniqueness of this Turkey scholarship that gives the opportunity not only for certain countries, but all the countries from all over the world. Can undergraduate applying students use all the 7 tabs of letter of intent page? Yes, you can. How many students granted with this scholarship from Philippines? We can say like how many students now. When we see like how many students who are successful, we would like to have as many students I would like that we can. But the most important thing to be successful with a really very good marks and GPA. By the way, I would like to say one more point. When you are applying for the scholarship and the programs of the university, there are some universities that requires like some exams. So you have the 12 options and you can enter for this university. For example, Gazi University needs an IELTS, for example, 6. So you have to have this marked. Some of the universities, they don't require an English. If you are studying in English, they require the exams. And if you are studying in Turkish, most of them, they doesn't like require, but you have to see the requirements of the university. So when you want to apply for the program, they will have a little bit of table writing the exams that you really need to have. So you are saying to me that you got 69.4. You have to see, as I said, the program and the university, if they accept these marks. So as I said, there is a table in the university programs. They will set for you the GPA that they really need for this program. It differs from one program to another program. It differs from one university to another university. And if you are studying in English and if you are studying in Turkish. How to apply from Afghanistan? It's the same for all the countries. You can apply the same as I told you. Go to the website and start your application. The application is the same for all the countries. Okay. Okay. So it's there are a lot of programs here in Turkey, in Turkey. So you can choose the programs. All the programs are available. I am an Indian Muslim. Then yes. So it's not this Turkey scholarship. They don't have these differences of religions. So if you are Muslim, if you are not Muslim, you can apply for this scholarship. The language is you can write the language that in English, the letter of intent, but all the certificate that you have, you can write it, you can upload it in your own language. There is no problem. We don't need to translate your documents now. You can translate it after you get accepted for this scholarship. So as I told you, if your documents are in Arabic or Russian or any other language, you can upload it. So, for the situation now in Afghanistan, you can apply, you can upload the documents that you have, and when you get accepted, we can have the original documents later. Can bachelor student Thank you very much, by the way, for your questions. I'm trying to answer all the questions that I have now. We have a lot of questions here, but I'm trying to give a chance for everyone to give you the answers. Can bachelor students select half number of universities of English medium and half of Turkish medium? You can choose whatever you want. You have 12 options of the programs. You can choose according to your priorities. So the first, the thing that you really want, and then you have the least one, which is the number 12. So you can choose half of them Turkish, half of them English, whatever you want, but the most important thing to have the same field. So if you want to study medicine, so all the universities have to be medicine, not first university medicine, second university, another program. We give a scholarship for the health science, no problem. No, can I choose an English program without an English certificate? You have to follow the programs and the needs of the university. So normally and usually the programs which are in English has to have English certificate. When you apply for the scholarship, you will see the programs I said before, and you will see the university and what are the requirements for this program. Yes, for proposal and letter of intent, you can use the English, no problem. For the master's degree, as I said, we have a limit of the age, as I said before, which is 30. So if you are 30, you can apply, no problem, but more than 30, we can't accept the scholarship. The application, sorry. So, is it possible for me to be accepted into higher studies for the international relation majors? My GPA is 14. My bachelor degree is political science. So, as I told you, I will say it again and again, and I will not answer the same question more, but this is the last time, which is you have to see the programs and the requirements of the program, okay? Some of the programs needs this GPA and another needs another GPA, so you have to see the requirements of the programs of the university. Because here in Turkey, all the universities differs from others. For example, Gazi University, they need the GPA to be 3.5, Marmara University, for example, 4. It's I'm saying examples. So you have to see when you apply in the scholarship application will give you the ability to see the tables of the requirement of the university. Same questions. TOEFL score is not mandatory for Türkiye Burslar scholarship if you want to study in Turkish. Can we get job in Turkey after doing so? Here is for the scholarship, not for the job. Yes, for the students who are in the bachelor degree. Okay, so you did your exams, you do the application, and you can write for us, for example, that you will do your exams on this date, okay? So for the bachelor degree, you can apply from now, from the 10th January. There is no problem, and you can upload for us the marks after you do the exams. How long does the process take and when the university starts? The process, you have to be patient about that. We can't tell you an exact date for the process, but the university normally starts between September and October. And don't worry, but first of all, you have to take the Turkish language course, and after that to start the university. But don't worry, the scholarship knows very well that you really need to come before the university starts, so they can do this for you. I'm sorry for the Afghanistani students, but no problem. Don't worry, you can apply for the applications now and then upload the documents. You can upload the documents that you have now and then write a note that you will upload the documents later. No, IELTS and TOEFL is not necessary for Türkiye bursları if you want to study in Turkish, but it's according to your programs. Yes, also if you are from English language countries and the university wants the TOEFL or IELTS exam, you have to take this exam. Also for the Turkish itself, they speak Turkish, but in order to go to university, sometimes they need the Turkish exam. I did a lot of. Can you post photos for the residents? Unfortunately, no, because the dormitory differs from one to another. So when you get accepted for this scholarship, we can send you a letter writing the name of your dormitory. Please, for the PhD fellowship and research program, you can have more details from our website, as I told you before, and the social media. To have more information about that, you can go to our website, and they will set to you the exact date where you can start applying for the application. For the age limits, unfortunately, Türkiye Scholarship, they have these age limits. So if bachelor degree, it's maximum 21 years old. For the English exams, I told that before. Why is it in Turkey with yours? What my sister now is studying in Turkey, can I apply for this scholarship? You can apply for this scholarship. You can try your chance. If your application was rejected last year, is there any chance of getting accepted this year? Yes. All the time there is you have to be ambitious about that. All the time you have to try. There is nothing impossible. You can try. If you didn't get it last year, you can get it this year. Maybe you make more improvement of your life, and the committee will see that and will approve for you. For the accommodations, so the one who are asking for the accommodations, we are giving for the bachelor degree all the time the accommodation in the Turkish dormitories, and for the masters and PhD students, the first year we are giving you dormitory, and the second year we will give you 750 Turkish liras to go out for a house with your friends. If your program is in Turkish, you have to study in Turkish, because they will send you, the course will be in Turkish. You can't change the language, so you can't study it in another language. If you get accepted in Turkish, you have to study in Turkish. You can't change the university after you get accepted from that. Can we participate to university with English without TOEFL? I said for the program as well, depending on the program and the university. Also the IELTS. How many people would be collected from Afghanistan? We don't know the number of the people from each country, but normally the total of the people accepted from all over the world, as I said in my presentation, is 5,000 students from all over the world each year. As As I told you a little bit, let's say also about my experience, it's really very good. It's improve you for your communication skills, improve your language, your cultural, seeing the people here in Turkey, and also they have a really very good system of education. So can I apply this with my own language? I don't have to translate it to Turkey or English. As I told you, the documents, you don't need to translate it for now. After that, you can translate it. The TOEFL mandatory is depending on the program. We have like the same questions all the time. Thank you very much, our alumni, for watching us. We have from our alumni former students for Turkiye Scholarships from South Sudan. We give, as I told you, the health science programs. Here in Turkey, they have a lot, like all the programs are available here in Turkey, by the way. Details about the residency. They have like different forms, ways of the dormitory here in Turkey, but they are good. They have a good food. The results will be out, as I told you, by the end. Let's say, I can't say, for example, like a month, but it will be before the starting of the university, so don't worry about that. Is a junior high school diploma needed to apply for a master? You have to finish your bachelor degree in order to apply for your master. So if you want to apply for the PhD, you have to submit your master's. If you want to apply for the master's, you have to submit your bachelor degree, and that's the way it goes. Okay, the deadline is February, but my grade 12 will be completed in March. So the students who want to apply for the bachelor degree, you can apply, please. And we know, of course, that your marks will be completed like later on, but you start your application, you apply your application, and after getting your marks, you can upload it for the students of bachelor degree. The most important factor to be shortlisted, to have a really very good achievement and GPA, and to do a lot of like leadership like courses, and to be very active in the community. Is it possible to be accepted with more than 95 degree of studying medical in Istanbul? It depends on the universities that you want to apply for. So you can normally, after above 90, you can apply, but also it depends on the university. So what I advise you is to go and start your application, and when you go to the section of the universities and programs, and go to the program that you really want, to the university that you really want, and see the minimum marks that the GPA that really require for this program. Master in Turkish literature, yes. We have all the programs. Yes, the TOEFL also, it depends on the university and the programs as well. As I told you before, so if you want to apply for one field, it has to be related, or like you can't apply for different fields. As I told you, I will give you another example now. So if you want to, for example, your bachelor in political science and your master's in international relations, okay. But for example, your bachelor in translation and your master's in biology, for example, you can't apply. Your field has to be the same. Yes, we have fashion design. When a student is granted with undergraduate scholarship, what is the grade that she has to maintain? What if a student fails one of her subjects? Can she just retake it and scholarship will pay? No. So you have to be passed, like you have to finish your stage, for example, bachelor, and then apply for your master's or for your PhD. Can I apply for the bachelor and master's at the same time? No. You have to, in order to apply, we cannot give you two. Like, for example, if you have master's, you have to apply for PhD. If you have PhD, if you have bachelor, you have to apply for the master's. For the programs, I would like to say another time, what I advise you is to go to the application and to look for the programs that you really need. In Turkey, we have all the programs, but you have as well to see the program that you really want, but like usually they have all the programs. Permission to ask, are there any provisions in making a mini thesis? So normally, they required a thesis. They don't have something that is called mini thesis. But also, it depends also on the university and the programs that they have. So I advise as well to see the university and what are the systems of the thesis that they have. But usually they have the thesis with not like mini one. Merhabalar, şu an Ankara. So now he is in the University of Ankara doing masters, and you want to apply for the PhD. Yes, you can choose. You can apply. What is the most considering issue to be offered a scholarship? So, as I told you before, you have to be very confident in doing your application. You have to have a really very good GPA, minimum 3.5 for some of the programs. As I told you, if you have 3.5 and above, you can have a chance and the opportunity to take a double of the scholarship. So it's your choice, and to be a very good, like in your minimum, let's say the academic achievements that you have, as I said before, and a very good career, you will have a really very good career and a very good opportunity to apply for the scholarship. My sister is studying, this is not the same, last year the evaluation process took a long time. What about 2022? It's going to be normal procedures and the COVID situation is still concerned. So I can't tell you the exact date of the results, but I can guarantee you that the results will be announced as fast as possible according to the employees that are working here, because as you know that we have a lot of applications we have coming, so we need to give each student his time when we are evaluating the application that they have, in order to see all of your evaluations of your applications and evaluate them in a really very good way. So we need a little bit of time, but we guarantee you that you will do it and you will come here and we get announced before the start of the universities. I can't give a specific date, unfortunately. I am on to 11th grade. Can I apply for university? So when you will finish your 12, we are gonna welcome you to apply for the 2023, inshallah. Thank you very much for your interest. And I'm still like, we have a lot of questions. If we have a BA English Studies, we will need IELTS to study Masters in English. As I told you, it's depending on the programs. Guys, we have the same question, so I will tell it now, and I will not read these questions that have the same answer. So we have these two questions, the IELTS TOEFL. So the IELTS TOEFL, it's depending on the programs of the universities. So you can enter the application, and there you have the chance to see how much they need this, how many this university, like IELTS 6, 7, 8, GRE, or they don't need it. So it depends on the university. Even if you are from India, even if you are from anywhere from the world, you need to apply and you need to have this score. The score is really important. I get 98% in 12th class. Can I get admission? Yes, you can. You have a really very good GPS, so you can apply, and we are waiting for your application. I am a Bachelor of Fine Arts, and I want to take Masters for Music Education. As I told you, your field has to be the same or very similar in order to be able to apply. No need for translation for the moment of the application. I will graduate from Bachelor in July. Can I apply in January for Masters? You have to finish your studies and give us your certificate in order to be able to apply. But for the bachelor degrees students, you can apply and tell us that your marks and scores will be uploaded later when you have it on. As I told you, the one who applied for medicine last year but also gave last 3 preferences, but he didn't get the scholarship. So if I apply now, is it negative impact now? No, you can apply again and try it your chance. As I said, nothing is impossible. Is master or PhD have chance more than undergraduate, or they are the same? No, you can apply. We don't say that you have the chance for like more for undergraduate or masters or PhD. Everyone can apply, so feel free to apply whenever you want. It's not only limited, for example, for someone or another. Yes, guys, the age limits, as I told you, it's the same. Do we have opportunity to learn Turkish there? If you don't know Turkish, of course, the first year you have, it's mandatory for all the people to have the language, Turkish language course. I am a Bachelor of Psychology. Can I take a Master of Psychology Professional? Oh yes, of course, you can. So you can apply for the scholarship, and then if it's like, for example, if you have a TOEFL and you did it, for example, or you will do it like 1 month later, you can sit in your application, I apply for this, and then 1 month later I will have the exam, and then when you have the result of the exam, you can also upload it in the system. By the way, guys, I would like to say it another time, so please keep following our social media like Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and also the website. You can answer, you can have your answers for all the questions that you have, because we are posting all the time and in details all the things that it may come to your mind also. The age limits of the undergraduates is 21 maximum. You can apply for the second time, there is no problem. You are in Turkey right now, yes, you can apply for the scholarship. Yes, if you finish your bachelor degree this year and you want to apply, you will have your document, you can apply for your master's. I am in Turkey now and I am from Nigeria. Can I study bachelor's in economics? Yes, you can apply for that. Tests you are talking about, we don't do. Tests that you are talking about, we don't do in my country. So, unfortunately, we have, you have to have this test, or if you can't go to another country and have this test, if you are applying for the programs that they need the test. So if you want to study in Turkish, there is no need for this test. And you have to see the requirements of the university and the programs. So maybe you can apply for the programs in Turkish. It's not necessarily like, it's not all the program has to be in English, by the way. Usually, they prefer to have it in Turkish language, but you have also the chance to study it in English language as well. Unfortunately, changing the programs, it's not that much valid here. So if you got the program in this university, you have to continue. I have 7 semesters. I finished in July 22. Can I apply in January? So after you finish, you can apply. So we have only 10 minutes, guys. So I'm trying to answer the questions in these 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes, as I told you, you can have your answers. We will have like these sessions in another languages like Arabic, Italian, Russian for the few like next weeks. You can also see it and follow it in our social media to have also more information from your language. Let's say who's speaking Arabic, we will have a session from like our students as well that also will speak in Arabic and say more about it, or in Russian or in Italian and Spanish as well. But please follow the social media. There will be any written test for the scholarship? No? We have, as I told you, you do your application, and after that, for the bachelor degree, yes, for the master's and PhD, you will apply for the scholarship, and then we have the interview, and after the interview, we give you the results. No need for translation. If you want to write your thesis in English and you are studying in Turkish, it's depending on the university and the programs. Usually, if your supervisor says this, you can do it, but most of the time you have to do it in the language that your program is in it. Where can I see the details about university and major info? When you do your application, there is a section for the programs and universities. So when you go to the universities there, so you said like, I want to study, for example, international relations. So you write international relations, and after writing international relations, the universities will come to you and you will see the universities, the university requirements, and you can apply. I graduated and my score was not good. Can I use the new one? If you have the new one and it's better, you can use it, of course. Yes, if you have a really very good score, 3.5 and above, you have the chance to take a double scholarship. There is no test. As I said before, you can apply for this year even if you are not accepted like in the previous years. You all the time have the chance to reapply. I have a lot of friends, by the way, who applied, for example, last year before they was not accepted, but this year they were accepted. So there is no problem. As I told you, all the time you have the chance. You have the right to study the master's degree for 1 year for the Turkish language course and 2 years for the master's itself. And the PhD, it's maximum 5 years, 1 year for the Turkish language course and 4 years for studying in PhD. And the bachelor degree, it depends on the program, but usually 4 to 5. There is no test for this scholarship. No, if you did your bachelor degree in one field, you cannot do it in another field. Yes, I can repeat the name of the website, www.turkiyebursları.gov.tr. Türk Edebiyatı için en fazla ne kadar kazanmamız gerekiyor? So for Turkish literature, you have to go as well to the programs and see what is the requirements and the minimum score for that. In high school, my father was my chemistry teacher, so can I get my reference letter from him? So usually we don't accept for the reference to be from the first level of the family for you, but you can add it as well for the time. But we prefer to add more references from outside. It's better for the scholarship itself. It's because it's your father. Of course, he has to say good things about you. Is there any option to freeze the scholarship? So if you get the scholarship and you win it, yes, there is an option to freeze it, but you have to give a really very good reasons for that and give it to scholarship. And if the scholarship will say yes, it can give you this chance, but it has, your reasons have to be really good one in order to give you the chance to freeze your scholarship. So we have 4 minutes left. I really wanted to answer all your questions, but let's sum up a little bit. So as I told you, this Turkey scholarship will give you the opportunity to apply not only for the academics, your academics field, but also as well for other cultural and other events that here also in Turkey. And the application, as I told you, will start on the 10th of January and it will end on the 20th of the February 2022. And everyone is welcome. We are welcoming everyone to apply for this scholarship from all over the world, and we would like to see everyone with us here. And as I told you before, if you want to see know more details about the scholarship, you can follow us, and all the time we are doing a new videos every week telling the experiences of the students here, telling you about everything in Turkey and the thing that you really wanted to see and hear about it. So we would like to see you as well among us next year, and wishing you good luck. And thank you very much for watching us, giving your time to and your interest in the Turkey scholarship, and have a nice day.